Good morning. Are you Christopher Fair?
Yes, ma'am.
And this is 18-30684. Mr. Fair is on probation for indecency with a child by sexual contact. There's a motion to revoke that's been filed. And what is the announcement?
So, Judge, at this time, we're prepared to plead the truth for several violations.
Okay, just go through and set up the
Right.
hearing. Give me just a second. And will he waive the formal reading of that motion?
He does.
Mr. Fair, best you can, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give in this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yeah.
So, Mr. Fair, I have before me a first amended motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. Shows that you were placed on probation December 2nd of 2019 for the second-degree felony offense of indecency with a child, and that was a 10-year deferred probation. Is that correct?
Yes.
It alleges that you violated your probation. Count 1 alleges that you failed to work faithfully at suitable employment and provide verification of that to probation. And is that true or not true?
True.
Count 2 alleges that you failed to provide verification of performing the community service hours required. Is that true or not true?
True.
Count 3 alleges that you failed to successfully complete an approved sex offender treatment program by a licensed sex offender treatment provider. Is that true or not true?
True.
Count 4 alleges that you are behind in your court assessed fees as of December 9th, 2025 in the amount of $3,290. And is that true or not true?
True.
Count 5 alleges that you failed to immediately report to the probation officer your phone number, employment, and that you now have an email. And is that true or not true?
True.
Count 6 alleges that you failed to report by mail or online to the Jefferson County Probation Department for the months of February, March, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December of 2024. And then January, February, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, and November of 2025. Is that true or not true?
True.
Count 7 alleges that you committed the new offense of possession of marijuana January 21st of 2026 in Walker County, Texas. Is that true or not true?
Not true.
Count 8 alleges that you committed the offense of unlawful possession of a firearm by felon January 21st of 2026 in Walker County, Texas. Is that true or not true?
Not true.
Count 9 alleges that you committed the offense of possession of drug paraphernalia January 21st of 2026 in Walker County, Texas. Is that true or not true?
True.
Count 10 alleges that you committed the offense of failure to drive in a single marked lane January 21st of 2026. Is that true or not true?
True.
Count 11 alleges that you committed the offense of having no valid driver's license January 21st of 2026. And is that true or not true?
True.
And count 12 alleges that you failed to immediately report to your probation officer that new arrest. Is that true or not true?
True.
Did you enter your pleas of true? See, the easier way to do this. Did you enter your pleas of true to all of the counts except 7 and 8 freely and voluntarily?
Yeah.
And did you plead true to those counts because they're actually true?
Yes.
All right, then I'm going to find that you entered your pleas of true to all of the counts except 7 and 8 freely and voluntarily. Find those counts true. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty and revoke your probation. But I'm going to reset your case for a hearing. Ms. French, do you anticipate that you would try to get anyone from the county to prove those allegations of 7 and 8, or just go forward on what he's pled on?
I think we can go forward on the 10 he's pled on.
Okay. So then we'll get an updated pre-sentence report done. Anything that you think is important for me to know, make sure you get that information to Mr. Lewis. He'll present it to me on your behalf when we come back. All right, and go back with the bailiff. Trial to begin with jury selection next Monday. And what is the announcement?
Judge, before we make that announcement, I have been in contact with Mr. Nichols. The state has made a new offer of 5 years TDC, which my client has rejected, and we're all ready for trial.
Okay.
State's ready for trial, Your Honor.
Let me make, so it looks like the previous. So it looks like there was a previous offer that was rejected of, it looks like 15 years in prison, and that's been reduced for an offer today of 5 years. Is that your understanding, Mr. Keller?
Yes, ma'am.
And you want to reject that and have your case go forward with trial next week, is that correct? All right, we'll get that done. I do want to make sure that after today, I number the cases after this docket. There will not be any other plea agreements after today. Do you understand? Unless there's something that comes up that nobody knows about. So I'll number the case and I'll let the attorneys know after docket. All right, you can go back with the bailiff. Good morning. Are you John McMillan?
Yes, I am.
And this is cause number 26 DCCR 0517. I'm going to take judicial notice of the court's file. There was a request and Mr. McMillan was evaluated for competency to stand trial. Dr. Krapon provided a report dated May 29th of 2026 with the finding in it that Mr. McMillan is currently competent to stand trial. Any other evidence with regard to competency?
No, Your Honor.
No.
All right, then at this time, I am going to find Mr. McMillan competent to stand trial, and Mr. Rojas, will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
You will, Your Honor.
Judge, with the court's permission, we proceed on the lesser included Class A assault on this, just so the court knows I have sent multiple letters with lack of response. That's the reason for the law.
All right, thank you. So, Mr. McMillan, again, in cause number 26, DCCR 0517, the state's elected to proceed on the lesser included offense of a Class A misdemeanor assault. And that's from March 8th of 2026. And how do you plead to that charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading guilty because you did what they've charged you with?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state's marked as exhibit number 1. Before you sign these, did you go over them with Mr. Rojas? Do you fully understand them?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand if I follow the agreements that you've made with the district attorney that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes, Your Honor.
And are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. All right, Mr. McMillan, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Again, I made that finding already that you're competent to stand trial and you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time find you guilty of the lesser offense of a Class A misdemeanor assault. Sentence you in accordance with your agreement to a term of 9 months in the Jefferson County Jail. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. I'm going to hand you the trial court certification that shows that this was an agreement that I followed, and so you have waived your right to appeal.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. 26 DCCR 0826, Mr. Como is charged with a first-degree felony offense of murder, and what is the announcement?
Judge, it's on me at this point that Mr. Vasquez doesn't have paper discovery. It was not part of my file from the onset. I've requested and received it from Beaumont Police this past week, and it's being added to discovery. It's dozens of pages of police reports and stuff like that that he doesn't have yet.
Okay,
So we're getting that to him.
and any videos also, I would assume?
There's a lot. It's voluminous, Judge.
Okay.
He needs to get all of that.
All right, so what I'm going to do is just do a normal reset, about 30 days or so. We'll see where we are at that time. Hopefully, Mr. Vasquez will at least have everything. And then if there needs to be some more time at that point to go over it or investigate, we'll talk about it then. All right, so he'll be out to see you as soon as he gets all of that information. All right, you can go back to, okay, you are Raymond Sweet.
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Sweet's case in cause number 25, DCCR 1531, is set for trial to begin with jury selection next Monday. And what is the announcement?
Your Honor, Mr. Sweet has rejected a 25-year offer and a offer of a 30-year cap.
Okay.
And we're ready for trial.
State ready?
State's ready.
All right. So, Mr. Sweet, I've got a new plea bargain rejection. I don't know. I can't remember if it's different. But anyway, it looks like there was a 25-year offer or a cap of 30 years. And we've gone through that before. And your indictment, which alleges at least 2 prior convictions. And that if you are found guilty and those convictions are true, the range of punishment would be between 25 years minimum up to 99 years or life. You understand all of that?
Yes.
All right, then I will number the cases as soon as docket's over, and Mr. Vasquez will be given that trial order for next week. All right, you can go back with the bailiff. I've worked out with Mr. Kimler agreements in both cases,
Yes.
correct?
I'm not sure, did Mr. Cameron do it, discover?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
See, this is, Ms. Malfino's on Ms. Clemens.
Oh, yeah.
And you got the other meeting.
Two cases.
All right, ma'am, are you LaAsia Clemens? And Ms. Clemens, Mr. Pimler represents you in one of your cases. Ms. Holmes represents you in the other. It's my understanding you've talked with both of them this morning and have agreements with regard to pleading guilty in your cases. And are you okay going forward with just Ms. Holmes going through this paperwork and stuff with you? Okay. Will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment in each case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Right, Ms. Clemens, in cause number 26, DCCR 1179, you're charged with the third-degree felony offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle from May 20th of 2026. And how do you plead to that charge? Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading guilty because you actually did what they charged you with? And then in cause number 25, DCCR 1339, you are charged with the second-degree felony offense of robbery from September 9th of 2025. And how do you plead to that charge? Again, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading guilty because you actually did what they charged you with? In each of these cases, I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state's marked as exhibit number 1. Before you sign these, did you go over them with Ms. Holmes and or Mr. Pimler? Do you fully understand them? And do you understand if I follow the agreements that you've made with the district attorney that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal? And it looks like the agreement that you've reached in each case is for a 5-year deferred probation in each of your cases. There would be a $500 fine in each case, and you would be required to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. Is that your understanding? You also understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law. Speak up, please. State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Any evidence that Mr. Clemens is not competent? Right, ma'am, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty in each of your cases freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of those pleas. Find sufficient evidence in each case to find you guilty, but I'm going to reset your cases for sentencing so that the probation department can do a pre-sentence report. That'll give me more information about you, your cases, and then we'll come back later for sentencing. Ms. Malfino, what is the state's position with regard to bond?
Judge, I would defer to the court. My only concern is obviously the fact that she picked up a new offense while the underlying offense was pending before this court. And with the deferred offer, that's what it was originally. She had just rejected that. That's why we got to the trial docket.
My inclination is to leave it the way it is so that I can see if there's any other requirements or recommendations that probation might have so that we can make sure Ms. Clemens is going to be successful. All right, we'll see you back at sentencing. You can go back with the bailiff.